And a welcome inside the home of the Blue Jays, Rogers Center in Toronto. Today, a matchup of AL East rivals between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Toronto hope to put a lid on their 7-game losing streak. Coming up next. Ryan Barucki, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
The right fielder.
Next up for the Red Sox, Mookie Betts. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
2-1 now to Mookie. To 2-2 now.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Oh, and he misses it. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. So stepping in, Andrew Benintendi, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch coming. Here it is. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Benintendi can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. 0-2 the count to Benintendi. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, Dero, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Count even at 2-2. He pulls this one into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He's hitting over 350 versus left-handed pitching this season, and that's what we're looking at today. If those numbers hold true, he could be in for a huge performance.
Ready now, J.D. Martinez. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it. And there are 2 away. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down to the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
Coming to the plate now, Xander Bogaerts, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away, and he was going to zone him up.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Richard racing back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One left for the Red Sox. Red Sox nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. Major League Baseball on the show. Rick Porcello is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
At the plate, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, guys, I'm interested to take a look at this team in game 1 of this road trip right now. They have to play better. They took it on the chin, recent homestand, only winning 2 games. But I'll tell you what, today they're putting a guy out on the mound that can execute down and away. I look for him to set the tone.
2-0 count, the pitch. Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'm definitely excited to watch Brandon Drury in this one. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
So coming to the plate, Devin Travis. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In there, 1-1. This is line to left. Benintendi is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here's Justin Smoke now as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Porcello's ready. Here comes the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Close, but just off the outside corner. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Rendell Grichuk would be next. 2 out, nobody on. Count still full, 3-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. Still no score. Striding into the box,
Leading
Steve
off for the Red
Pearce.
Sox,
He'll lead it off here
the
to
first
begin the
baseman,
second.
number 25, Steve Pearce.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Pearce, a native Floridian. He was an 8th round selection back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. McGuire goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Pearce is retired, and there's 1 away.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Dustin Pedroia, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Drury fields it cleanly. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away. So striding forward now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the first pitch to him. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
1-0.
One ball, 1 strike to count. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Again, a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Sandy Leon would be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. There's a drive out to left center field. Bradley with wheels headed for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Stepping in now, Sandy Leon. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. One and 0. Here it is. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Here's the 2-0. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Danger averted following the two-out double. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Here's Randall Grichuk, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Randall Grichuk.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. One and one. Two and one. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike two. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. The guy I want to focus on is outfielder Andrew Benintendi. Also a hybrid type outfielder. Forced to move to a corner in Boston with the likes of Jackie Bradley Jr. and Mookie Betts out there. But a guy who can play center with a strong, accurate arm, and we know he can roll the ball.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Davis. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. In his career against Porcello, he's gone just 2 for 13. He also has 1 home run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply toward the right side. Betts is right there as he takes it for the second out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Brandon Drury will bat next. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here. 0-1. An even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury.
1-1.
Davis stands at second with 2 gone. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
The 2-2. Swing and a liner. Foul.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Full count.
Too high. Ball 3. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. We'll move to the third with no score. Rafael Devers the next to bat, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Rafael Devers.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now
and with one
right
away,
fielder,
time for a check of the
MOOKIE.
standings in the American
Bet.
League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Here's Mookie Betts, a base hit in his first trip. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball there as that's fouled away for the first strike. Third inning, no score to this point. Hit hard on the ground towards second and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And as you take a look at the graphic, you can see he's currently third on the Red Sox in that department. Andrew Benintendi hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Now the 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hernandez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll be back in standing up. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll dive back in. He's set, and the pitch. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Betts is on the move. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Ready with the 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Ready with the 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hernandez is in pursuit. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox leave 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Into the box now, Freddie Galvis. In his career against Porcello, he's hitless in 6 tries. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
Fastball well outside. Down the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 10.
At the plate, Reese McGuire. First pitch coming. Here it is. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
In now, Kevin Pillar, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. Hit to first. One there. On to Pearce. It's a double play, and the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Bogaerts, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower, has had a great season to this point and may well earn a spot on the AL All-Star roster because of it. He heads into the day second in fan votes at shortstop.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
The first baseman, number 25, Steve Pearce.
Stepping up now, Steve Pearce. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Line toward the alley in left center. Oh, and he misses it. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7.
Pedroia.
Stepping into the box, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a nice job to stay with it. A run is across to score, but they are able to get the first out.
Now, really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
So a runner on second with 1 down now. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes. Bradley, originally from the state of Virginia, he was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Devo, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Into the box, Sandy Leon, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And a ball and a strike now to Sandy Leon.
1-1.
2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
All even now, 2-2. Two, here it is. High in the air out to center field. Villar's there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run is in to score from third.
Always productive to score runs when you can. And that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Rafael Devers. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit down the line at first. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. Bradley leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
2-1's the count.
Drilled to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Now batting.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mookie Betts. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 1-1. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. Liner toward right center, and that gets down as he can't get there in time. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Yeah, man, I think his only hope is to try to get out of this fourth inning and maybe try to regroup for the fifth. But this is 8 hits he's given up already, so he might even have trouble doing that.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. From the stretch, sinker gets the outside for a strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Way outside. 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 5 base hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Red Sox lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, Devin Travis,
Leading
as they'll look
off
to
for the
get
Jays,
something going here and even this
second
game up.
baseman.
Hey, we're still in the
Devin.
early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And he lays off for ball one. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoak. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. One out, nobody on. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And he fouls this one off. Full count now, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Into the box now, Rendell Gritchick, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Standing in now, Jonathan Davis, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. Smoke, the runner at first with 2 gone. And here's his fastball for a called strike one, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
The 2-1. Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
batting, left fielder, Teoscar.
2 men on,
Hernandez.
2 out, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Hernandez enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. 2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2 balls and a strike. No runs, 4 hits, 2 errors for the Blue Jays so far. A swing and a ground ball to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him. A base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Brandon.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
No balls and 1 strike. 2 out, bases loaded. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays strand 3. They trail it here 3-0. Here's J.D. Martinez. And then I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
All right, so time now for the Blue Jays Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects performing at high levels in the upper minors. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Liner toward right center. Oh, and he misses it.
Man, you can't continue to make mistakes like this and expect to win. That's 3 errors so far in this one, and they keep putting themselves in bad situations.
Digging in, Steve Pearce. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. On its way is pitch number 75. A pitch out. The throw on a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
He loses him on ball 4.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate makes somebody else beat you.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Here's the first pitch to him, and that misses for ball 1.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. A bouncer up the middle, fielded by Galvis, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in, Freddie Galvis. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
No ball, 1
He
strike.
dropped that curveball in for a strike right there, but don't kid yourself. That's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
The 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Sent on the ground out to second. Pedroia has it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Digging in now, Reese McGuire. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In there, and it's even at 1. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2-2.
2-2.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Porcello has his target. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Hit to third. Devers fields it cleanly. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Still down 3-0. Sean Reed Foley takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Pitching for the Blue Jays, number 54.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
The center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Reed Foley, originally from the island nation of Guam. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. The 1-0 home is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Line drive to center field, and another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
In now, Sandy Leon, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. Now a move over to first, and they got him.
So much for that leadoff single. That was a good move and a pretty quick tag by the first baseman, and it's like the hit never even happened.
One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher. One out, nobody on. And a big curveball is in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman, Rafael.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that brings up the 3rd baseman, Rafael Devers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball is in there for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Nothing doing for Boston, but they lead it 3-0. Ready once again, Devin Travis. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch on its way. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box, Justin Smoke. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 0-1. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rendell Grichuk, will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Goodness. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
2 out, nobody on. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. A full count, 3-2 to Rendell Grichuk.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
The 3-2 pitch. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now as the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in once again,
Leading
Mookie
off the
Betts
box.
singled homer
The right
run in his
fielder.
last time up.
Mookie Betts.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
One ball.
Not
no
what he
strike.
wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0. And he can't get out of the way of that one. So the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, as a leadoff
batter.
man, the team looks for you to
The
get on
left
base any way you can. This isn't the
Benintendi.
preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. He's set. Here it comes. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Here's a little chopper up the middle, fielded cleanly, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Betts, the runner at second with 1 away. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he's called out on a close play at third. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Red Sox go down quietly. They lead it 3-0.
7th inning, stretch.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jonathan Davis. He
for
singled his
Toronto.
last time up.
The
Starting to
designated
run
hitter.
out of time. They haven't
Number
been able
1.
to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Pops this one up. Pierce has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner,
Now
it's going to
batting.
be a tough pitch to
The
hit.
left fielder.
That one was spot on,
Oscar.
and he had no answer for it.
Hernandez.
Standing in now, Teoscar Hernandez. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. That misses 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
The 2-0 is taken, strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And here's a fastball taken too low, and he works the count to 3-1.
No strike.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And the count will be full. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. There's ball four.
Take your base.
And when your pitch count gets over 100,
Third baseman,
you've got to expect them to
number 3.
lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Next to bat for Toronto, Brandon Drury. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
0-1.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Runners on first with one down. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. And now a double play ball perhaps for Pedroia. The second for one. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Toronto after this.
Your
Bud Norris
please.
has been summoned from the
Now
bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 20, Bud Norris.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
1-1.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. The 2-1 home on the ground to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watch it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
Here's Steve Pearce now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. The smoke at first, and they get them both.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home is taken below the zone for a ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now the 2-0. Line toward the gap in left center. And Pedroia's got himself a base hit.
Hey, Dan, I would imagine guys like this frustrated the heck out of you.
Oh, they do. You know, you make quality pitches, they fight, they scratch, and then that one pitch that you leave up in the zone, they're able to take advantage of it and drive it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Here it comes, 1-0. Good cut fastball in there, 1-1. Here's the 1-2 delivery. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave one, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Tyler Thornburg is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 47, Tyler Thornburg.
Ready for another chance? Freddie Galvis, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Freddie Galvis.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
1-0.
Here comes the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Popped up. Leone is calling for it. Makes the play, 1 away. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Settling in now, Reese McGuire. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground to short. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch on its way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And that's too high, ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Thornburg features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Now back, second baseman, Devin.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Devin Travis. From the stretch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Ball 2. Three and 0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Pilar is off of first with 2 away. There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
Count is full.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Another full count pitch on its way. Hopped up. Pedroia over to his left, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They trail it here 3-0. Now in the box, Sandy Leon. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Sandy Leon.
First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Drury is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
The third baseman. Rafael.
Now at the plate, Rafael Devers. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Edge of the zone that time, taken and ruled a strike. One out, nobody on. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Popped him up. Smoke is there for it. 2 gone. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
A ball and no strikes. Sharply hit ball back up the middle, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the top of the 9th keeps a rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4. You know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi. That's a strike to throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. 0-1 count. Here it comes. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1-2.
Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Here's the 0-2. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. The Red Sox 4, the Jays nothing. Now at the plate, Justin Smoke. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
First offering on its way. And that's in there for a strike. The win would belong to Rick Porcello, barring any late excitement here. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. And it's fouled away. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
In now, Brendel Grichuk. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. they're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone. So if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that
Now
came
batting,
after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Into the box, Jonathan Davis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Two balls and no strikes.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
He's gotten a favorable call or two at the plate in this at bat, so that take on 2-0 is probably a result of feeling like the umpires got a pretty tight zone. Didn't go his way that time, though.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Final strike for the Blue Jays. And it's a full count. 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to center field. Bradley is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
4-0 the score this afternoon. The Bo Sox took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Rick Porcello wins his 3rd of the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Tyler Thornburg works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 1st of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.